I'm Dr. Daniel Jolley, a senior lecturer in psychology at Northumbria University. Now, my research expertise is in the psychology of conspiracy theories. I'm really interested to understand why so many people believe in conspiracy theories, and also what their potential harm could be for the self and also society. I'm also really interested to understand how we can combat some of their negative harm. So with conspiracy theories, they arise in moments of crisis in society, such as terrorist attacks, rapid political change. Conspiracy theories bloom in periods of uncertainty and threat, where we seek to make sense of the world. You can find conspiracy theories associated with almost every significant event. And a period of uncertainty and threat are often conditions that are produced by a virus outbreak. So in 2020, there's currently a virus outbreak of coronavirus going across the world. There are conspiracy theories that claim powerful actors are plotting something sinister to do with the virus. There are conspiracy theories that argue the virus is a bioweapon engineered by CIA as a way to wage war on China. Others suggest that the US and the UK government introduced the virus as a way to make money for a potential vaccine. Now, conspiracy theories are widespread. A poll found that 60% of British people believe in at least one conspiracy theory. Now, conspiracy theories can be wide-ranging, as I say. They can be to do with, for example, the idea that Princess Diana was murdered by the royal family as opposed to a drunk driver. To do with 9/11, climate change, different groups of people. But they can also be based around medical issues, such as the coronavirus. There are conspiracy theories about HIV, that it's been created and spread by a secret group. There are conspiracy theories about vaccines, that vaccines aren't safe and this fact has been covered up. There are also conspiracy theories about the Zika virus, which occurred in 2015. It's proposed that the virus was a biological weapon. Researchers looked into how this conspiracy theory was being talked about online, in particular on a Reddit forum, and they found that the conspiracy narrative emerged as a way for people to cope with extreme uncertainty. So in essence, conspiracy theories are around as a way for us to understand the world. But with millions of people believing in conspiracy theories, are they potentially harmful? In some of the work that I've been involved in, I have looked into, for example, climate change. And I found that people who believe that climate change is a hoax are less likely to want to reduce their carbon footprint. I've also found that conspiracy theories about different groups of people. So for example, suggesting that Jewish people are involved in plots and schemes can increase negativity and discrimination towards this group. In general, conspiracy theories can increase hostility towards the conspirators that they think are involved. But conspiracy theories can also impact our medical choices. In particular, belief in conspiracy theories is associated with more mistrust against those who they perceive to be powerful. So it could be governments, drug companies, or even doctors. And less trust means people are less likely to follow advice from these sources. So in literature, we know that medical conspiracy theories can increase mistrust, which can impact people's willingness to protect themselves. So people who believe in conspiracy theories are less likely to want to vaccinate, are less likely to want to use antibiotics. Rather, they would rather use more alternative medicines, such as something to do with herbal or vitamins. They would also rather trust their friends and family rather than medical professionals, which can obviously be really worrisome. So in the context of the coronavirus, people may be less likely to want to follow advice, such as to do with hand cleaning, or to self-isolate if you've been somewhere that's high risk. Instead, people may be more likely to follow alternative ways. There's a suggestion that bleach could be one way to ward off the virus, which may actually increase the likelihood of the virus spreading. Conspiracy theories should not be underestimated. So how can we tackle conspiracy beliefs? Researchers are asking these questions, and one way could be with the use of counter-arguments. So giving people factual information about the particular issue in question. So it could be about vaccines or this particular virus. Researchers also found that if you can instill critical thinking abilities, this can reduce believing in conspiracy theories. If you can make someone feel more empowered, this has also been shown to reduce belief in conspiracies, because we know that feelings of powerlessness can lead to conspiracy theorizing. We could also teach people how a conspiracy theory looks, and able to spot misinformation, fake news, and conspiracy theories. Engaging in games such as Bad News, where someone becomes the producer of fake news, means that after they've engaged in this game, they can actually spot fake news in the actual real world. So asking questions about how we combat conspiracy theories is really paramount, because conspiracy theories can be really influential for society. And combating conspiracy theories is important alongside trying to combat a virus such as coronavirus. Conspiracy theories can impact citizens in very significant ways, where people may be believing in conspiracy theories for normal, everyday reasons. As mentioned, they are in essence trying to understand a chaotic world. This world they see is being controlled by a secret, powerful force, which could be the government, for example, which means that then they're less trustworthy of this source. So at least to me, it makes sense that someone who is mistrustful or has mistrust against this source is not going to follow what that person is saying. So if you have a friend or family who's talking about conspiracy theories, we know that they're going to listen to you rather than their medical professional. So get them to think about the conspiracy theories that they are being exposed to. Ask them questions about it. Get them to read around a variety of sources. Get them to read reliable sources, such as the WHO website, or even to do with the NHS, for them to learn more about the virus, to learn more about conspiracy theories in general. In essence, instill that skill to be skeptical of conspiracy theories. Because if you understand their viewpoint, that they are just trying to understand the world and you're in a place to support them, maybe that is one way you could do that. By instilling these skills where they're trying to ask the right questions, but maybe bamboozled by the conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories are really fascinating. If you want to learn more about conspiracy theories, I'm involved in a blog called conspiracypsychology.com, where we try and write different posts on a range of different conspiracy theories. You can find more about my research at www.danieljolly.co.uk. I try and communicate my research in different ways. So for example, there's a cartoon on my website which summarises the whole area of the psychology of conspiracy theories, which could be one way to kind of digest what we've been talking about here. Conspiracy theories are fascinating. Thank you.